I'm Marissa Shimke. Today is Monday, September 19th, and this is The Roar. It's homecoming week. This year's theme is the Roaring Twenties. The second annual parade and street fair will be Wednesday night, and the big game against the Piper Pirates will be Friday at 7. Let's fill the stadium, Lions. Congratulations to this year's homecoming court. Freshmen Feliciana Otago and Cooper Jones. Sophomores Annalise Holland and Ian Wagner. And juniors Hannah Kirby and Preston Thomas. The seniors nominated for King and Queen include, for the ladies, Gabby Smith, Riley Falk, Brooke Holcomb, and Abby Venenciano. And for the men, Brody Holcomb, Nate Martin, Aiden Height, and Louis Dell. The King and Queen will be announced during halftime at the game Friday night. It's Spirit Week, Lions. Tomorrow is Wacky Day, Wednesday is Twin Day, Thursday is Nerd Day, and Friday is Blackout. Don't forget the class wearing the most black on Friday will get extra points at the pep rally. Have you bought your yearbook? 2017 the yearbook yet? The Yearbook Staff creates the book in the publication room, but how does it get from computer into your hands? The Roar's Lauren Carlson recently found out.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm with the Yearbook Staff. It's September 8th, and we're at the Herf Jones plant.
The Yearbook staff took a field trip to the Herf Jones plant to discover how the books are printed.
So today, the yearbook staff got to come to the Herf Jones plant. Herf Jones is our publisher for the yearbook. So once we create it on the computers, we send it off electronically and it arrives here and they print the actual pages. So really wanted to bring the staff here so they could see that process and find out, behind the scenes what it takes to put the yearbook together.
I talked to junior Natalie Barrett about what she thought was interesting about the plant.
The temperature has to be a certain temperature to keep the pages flat, and then the humidity has to be at a certain point.
We also met with a graphic designer to create the cover art.
One of the cool things that we got to do today was meet with a designer who helped us take all of the ideas that the staff had about the cover and put them onto an actual page. So even though we can't talk about the cover because it's kind of a big secret and you'll see it on distribution day, we did some really cool things and we're excited about what it looks like.
Head to Miss Waters' room for more questions about the yearbook. And this has been Lauren reporting for The Roar.
Thanks, Lauren. You can get your copy of the yearbook by visiting yearbookordercenter.com. The sale price is good for another month, so order now before the price goes up. Now let's take it to Peyton as she talks about physical work.
Peyton Jandrew went throughout the school to ask students and teachers how much physical work goes in an average school day.
Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical.
How much physical work goes in an average school day?
I think it depends on where your classes are, whether or not you have to walk up or downstairs. Like, if you have to go from one end of the hall to the other end of the hall downstairs, you're going to put in a lot of physical work each day. It also depends on whether or not you have strength or PE, etc. But typically, an average school day isn't that tiring, but it's also not sitting around all day.
How much physical work do you think an average student goes throughout a day?
On a normal day, kids will have, because of the layout of the building, they have to do a lot of walking. And then when you throw in a PE class and maybe a music class, we have to do a little choreography music, and then also getting back and forth lunch. They'll get quite a few steps in a normal day here at Lansing High.
How much physical activity do you think that students should have throughout an average day?
Students should get about 30 minutes as a minimum, and 60 is ideal for each student during the day.
Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical.
Thanks, Peyton. Now let's recap sports from last week. Varsity football moved to 2-1 for the season with a 58-28 loss to the 6A Shawnee Mission North Indians Friday night in non-conference play. Quentin McClellan, Henry Myrick, and Jalen McCray each had a touchdown during the game. Tyler Kolbenicki had a good night with several PAT scores. Varsity soccer won at Bonner Wednesday with a score of 5-2, but lost to Turner 4-3 at home Thursday. Midway through the season, the team has a record of 2-4. Varsity volleyball won 3-0 over Bishop Ward on Tuesday, taking the team to a record of 11-1 on the season. On September 10th, Coach Julie Slater led the Lions to the team's 868th win during her tenure. The win moves Slater into the number 2 spot of the all-time winningest volleyball coach in the state of Kansas. In tennis, the Lady Lions had a successful week. Varsity took first place Wednesday in the Baldwin Invitational. On Saturday, the team traveled to Mill Valley where Rachel Long and Marissa Petros took first place in number 1 doubles, and Sierra Brown and Megan Petros took first place in number 2 doubles. And then finally, in cross country, the men's team took second place at Turner, while the women's team brought home the championship. At the Bonner Invitational Saturday, the Lions went up against 18 schools. The Lady Lions finished in 6th place with JC Huckabee, the fastest runner in 23rd place out of 120 runners. Holden Geifer was the top finisher for the men, finishing 39th out of 146 runners. The men's team finished out 13th overall. Check out what's happening in sports this week.
What we do here is go back.
Good luck to all of our Lions competing this week. Do you know what the top 5 albums are of this week? Let's take it to Mason and Lexi with Spotlights with Lexi.
Hi, I'm Lexi Payne, and this is Spotlights with Lexi. As many of you know, music is a key factor in our lives. Today, we're here to show you the top 5 albums of this week.
Top five.
So low.
I love Frank Ocean, and I've been waiting forever for this album to come out, and it brings good vibes.
I say bounce it like whoa. Yeah, bounce it like whoa. This is not a
Not really. I don't think so. I mean, it was cool. It had its high points, but I feel like it could have done better. If you read this too late, that was crazy. That's my favorite Drake album, so I think he could have done better.
I think it's really good because it's reinventive. I feel like how most soundtracks have instruments and brass to indicate mood. This one has like a different kind of music with rap to kind of go against the common rules of soundtrack and cinema, much like its characters in the movie that go against the rules.
Tory Lanez's I Told You comes in number 4 on the list.
You gon' have to do more than just. You gon' have to do less when you. Tell mama you know how.
And number 5 on the list is Brave Enough by Lindsey Sterling.
Finally, here are today's announcements. Video Game Club will meet each Wednesday after school in the library until 4 p.m. Come out and enjoy the fun. Anime Club will be meeting every Monday after school in the library. Come one, come all. NHS candidates, your photo, letter of interest, and resume are due Thursday, September 22nd by 3:30 p.m. No exceptions. Please do not wait till the last minute to submit to Canvas. Current NHS members, check your Canvas and email for updates. Attachments tomorrow. Don't forget to buy your homecoming tickets at lunch for $8. They will be $10 at the door on Saturday if you do not buy them this week. That's it for today. We will be back tomorrow with your LHS announcements. Thanks for watching.